guys, welcome back. If you are watching this part of the video, you're probably watching the replay. And those of you who watch the replay probably get annoyed with me saying that. But sometimes I'll do watch parties, or when I post on other platforms, sometimes people think it's live. So I always try to be as upfront as possible. Let me get this shared. Happy Saturday. Let's change this, shall we? Happy Saturday. It is not sunny here. It's like in the middle. And let me put it in my VIP group and then we'll get started. I went to bed so late last night because I was watching Netflix. It did it to me again. Hey, Casey. Make sure you guys share when y'all hop on. It helps so much. Y'all don't even know. Like, it helps so much. So, I'm going to put my computer down there and get organized. All right. I would say good morning, but it's not really morning anymore. Maybe for some people. For me, it kind of is because I did sleep in a little bit. But we are going to venture out with the crazies today. My best friend called me and, hey, April, and told me that the only water she could find to make her son's baby formula was Fiji water, like at the gas station, like a bottle, just a normal bottle of Fiji water. And that's just not acceptable. Just not acceptable. So I'm going to venture out and go try to find her purified water, because you have to feed your babies, and now she's suffering because people are going crazy. So that is my plan for today. And then I may have plans later. I'm kind of waiting to see if I do. So, hey, Jamie. Make sure you guys say hey when y'all hop on. Hit that share button, all of that good stuff. That was Behold. I just put it on with my hands because I did just get my lashes done. So, I'm just trying to be a little extra careful with that. What are y'all's plans for today? Does anybody have any fun plans? All right. While we wait for some people to hop on, I'm going in with Touch Glorious Primer. This is the silicone-based primer, and you guys, this is my favorite. It fills in all of your fine lines, all of your wrinkles, pores. It really just sets a really nice canvas for your makeup. So I put it in my T-zone first, and then I distribute it everywhere else. I am oily, so I do need to make sure that I prime my skin with primers that are going to stay in place. And also keep my makeup in place. So I just kind of make sure that everything's rubbed in, everything's pressed in, all of that good stuff. Hey, Christy. All right, so we are going to go in with our usual foundation combo. Satin and cashmere liquid touch. So I'm going to shake these really quick because I didn't do that before I got on here. And then we're going to move on. Hey, Heather. All right. So once again, we're going to blend a couple shades. This has just really been working for me. And it's like almost creating like a custom color, if you will. So I'm going to stick with this combo and roll with it. The only reason this won't work is when I get super tan in the summertime. And I literally am all cashmere and jacquard pressed powder, and jacquard is dark. It's pretty dark, so satin won't touch me at all in the summertime. Then I'm gonna grab some cashmere. Oh goodness, kind of made a mess with my cashmere. We'll see if that works. No, I needed more. I need more. Oh, darn. Here we go, making messes. Hey, Renee, welcome. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Susan. Make sure y'all share when y'all hop on, all that good stuff. All right, so that's satin and cashmere. Let me close them because I'm not going to spill them. So, okay. Sorry, I had this weird notification pop up. So, yeah, satin and cashmere, liquid touch. These two are right here. And I just dot them together and then go in with the damp sponge and blend it all out. So this is like my perfect color right now. Probably more cashmere than satin, but I'm really liking the color that it's giving me, so I'm just gonna work with it. And I need to order some more cashmere anyway, so we'll get on that here soon. I did place an order for skincare, so you guys are gonna get to see how all of that works when it comes in, because it's completely customizable. So remember, you actually get to mix up your own skincare based on your skincare needs. So I will show you guys how that works as soon as it gets here. I'm hoping it'll be here Monday. That's my hope. Lord willing, the post office doesn't shut down, along with everything else that is shutting down. Hey Laurel, hey Carolyn. Make sure y'all say hey when you hop on, hit that share button, all of the good things. All right, so that is cashmere and satin liquid touch blended together. I'm gonna close these blinds. I have on pajama pants, so if you wonder why I don't match, that's why. Just a little bit, because I feel like the light is a little harsh on this side. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay. Lindsay, me and Aaron were actually talking about that, how we hope that there is, because we loved the beachfront collections, like loved them. Both years, they've been so good. So hopefully. This is from a boutique called Apricot Lane. It is an older purchase, so I'm not sure where you could find it, but it's super, super lightweight, and it's like ruched and gathered. Super cute. I love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so for those of you who have not seen my story, my best friend called me last night and could not find water to feed her baby formula. He is 2 months old, okay? It's not an option. And so she had to go buy Fiji water, you know, one of those big, like, I love Fiji water, but an infant doesn't need Fiji water. And it's too expensive to feed a baby every 2 hours, 3 hours on Fiji water. So I'm going to go and venture out to see where I can find water for her. And possibly baby wipes, because my other friend, Michaela, went to go buy baby wipes and Target was pretty much sold out. So it's extremely irritating. And I will be the one that will look like a crazy going in there and buying them, because I care about my friends' kids. It irritates me. So y'all, this whole concept irritates me. It just does. So yes, thank you for that. I'll have my mom actually stop. She's got a quick trip right by her house. I don't actually have one up here. Oh, you know what? I think I have one in Mooresville. Off of 150. I think there is one up there. Using setting powder, trying to baby it. Yeah, they actually gave us some beachfront products on the cruise. The bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter, which I loved all 3 of them so much. The bronzer was more like a blush on me because I'm so tan. But that setting powder, where is it at? I have it. Maybe I threw it away because it was empty. But that was good stuff. That was really good stuff. I liked it a lot. There's 2 on 150. Okay, cool. I'll venture up there. I had just ordered toilet paper off of Amazon, thank God. There has been so many funny, like, memes and TikToks and all sorts of stuff coming out about just the craziness. And it's just, y'all, I can't. All right. So we're going to go in and set everything. No, we're not. We're going to do our eyes. We're going to prime our eyes before we do anything. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Mila. Welcome, ladies. When y'all hop on, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hit that share button. All of that good stuff. It all helps so much. And if you guys need to be color matched, let me know. Let me know. We can get you hooked up. Remember, the face bundle is only $136, you guys. And that's your entire face plus free shipping plus a free bag. So you're getting a steal of a deal on that. And then if you do my entire March bundle, you're getting store credit and free shipping and all that stuff too. So welcome, guys. Welcome. And the whole bundle is going to be your face and your eyes. So you're going to literally get an entire look for like 215 bucks. It's going to last you forever in a day. All right. So we are primed. We are good. Now I'm going to go and set everything with Behold. And just press that into my shadow, or my eyes, not my shadow. This would be my eyes. I did a really pretty bronzy look yesterday. We used blush and bronzer in our eye, or on our eyes, y'all. It's like I just woke up. You'd never know I was up at 8:30 this morning. We're going to use blush and bronzer, or we did use, my word, on our eyes yesterday, and it was so pretty, y'all. If you missed it, go back and watch it. It was Supple blush and Malibu bronzer. It looked so good. So good and beautiful. Supple is out of stock, but you can do that with any blush, you guys. There are products that are okay to go on your face, so you're okay to use them for, you know, different things. So we're going to go and pop this on right here. And just remember, we're pressing this in. We're not dragging anything. Pressing this in is what's going to give you that like airbrush flawless look. See what else I have 3. You're so sweet. I'm hoping, wait, when I went to Foodland, it's right down the street from me, and they had plenty 2 days ago. And I don't think much has changed in the past few days, you know, panic-wise, but I'm hoping when I go up there, they'll have something, and then I'll venture up to Quick Trip if I need to. I know a lot of the dollar stores and stuff they have it. It's crazy that we're even having this conversation. You know what I mean? Hey, Wendy. Like, oh, this isn't a coronavirus pandemic. This is a toilet paper pandemic at this point. I had some friends from home who were cracking me up last night. Oh my God. They had a few adult beverages and we're playing like a game. Hey, Stephanie. And where you had to like choose a number and you won a coronavirus survival kit. And it was hysterical, like the things that they were putting in kits. Like, I was dying. I just think it's crazy. It's so crazy. And I'm not worried. Like, I don't have kids. You know, I don't have that. So maybe that's why it's not that big of a deal to me. But when my best friend calls me and tells me she can't feed her baby because some crazy people went and bought 1,200 cases of water. Like, why are you all of a sudden now deciding you need to hydrate? You know what I mean? Like, the water's not getting shut off. People just have the man flu, essentially. So, people are crazy, 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 crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Which Ulta actually throws away their testers often. I used to be a vendor for a brand that is sold in Ulta. And, yeah, that's like super sanitary. And that's why people dumpster dive at Ulta. It's gross. People go into the dumpster and steal the makeup. It's disgusting. Okay. Let's go ahead and bronze real quick. So, you guys know the palettes are on sale this month, and I love them. They're on major sale. Exactly. Like, it's not in the water. I don't know if people think that, like, I don't understand it. So, in the South, it's funny because when it snows here, it doesn't snow, it ices, okay? Like, it's pretty snow, and then we wake up and we can't go anywhere because it, like, ices. So, we're going to go in with the Beach Run Bronzer. And people freak out and they go buy water, bread, and milk. And like they stock up because they never know how long they're going to be in their houses, if their pipes are going to freeze. Like it's just funny because in the South, we don't have snow. Like we're made for warm temperatures, not cold. So people just panic. That's what this reminds me of. I feel like it's going to snow the way people are buying all sorts of stuff. And it's funny because so I was like, I hope the restaurants don't close down. Well, girl, me too, because I don't cook, okay? I love to cook. I actually love to cook, but it's hard to cook for one person, especially when you don't eat leftovers. So I'm like, no, DoorDash still needs to be in full effect. The restaurants still need to be open. No. Or mainly just the sushi places. As long as it's the sushi places that are open, I'll be fine. I was like, can't be closing on the restaurants. No. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's disgusting. All right, we're going to go with Beachfront Bronzer and just use this shade right here. And we're going to contour. I do have a massive breakout right there. And it's a useless breakout. You know the ones that like, they just hang out? Like there's nothing in them. There's nothing you can do about them. And they just hang out there until they decide they're leaving. I'm like, okay. That's fine. My nose itches. Okay. Also, part of my problem is that when I drive, I like lean. And so I think like the bacteria just, ugh, it's gross. Hey, Jessica. All right, let's go and use some blush. Okay, so yeah, in Union County is the E. coli thing. I don't live near Union County. I am, oh, crap on a cracker. I just stuck my blush brush in my highlighter. I live in Morrisville. So I live in Iredell County, 2 counties away. Ain't no reason these people should be freaking out about water. Now in Union County, yes, there is E. coli in the water. So the kids couldn't go to school. People couldn't drink the water unless they boiled it. And that's another thing is like, there's no reason to panic because you can boil your water. And that's like survival 101. Like, have y'all ever seen Naked and Afraid? You boil your water so you can drink it. It's not like, you know, I think people just freak out. Now, would I go buy bottled water? More than likely. But I buy bottled water on a daily basis. Like, I don't drink tap water. I live in the city. I don't like the way it tastes. So if I'm not buying a bottle at the gas station, I have bottles in my refrigerator all the time. Not just during a pandemic. So, it's just funny to me. It's comical and I need a vacation from it, honestly. Okay, so today I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I wanted to use a palette, but I also wanted to use a liquid shadow. So I used the shade Overt the other day. And I love me some liquid shadows. If y'all have not gotten your hands on these, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you're doing, but you guys are missing out. They are so good and they last all day. They don't crease. Once they are dry, they stay in place and they don't budge. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, it doesn't shock me. Good old Monroe. There was a wedding, you guys. If y'all are from Union County, there was a wedding at Cookout yesterday. And if you don't know what Union County is, bless your heart. Because, oh, I don't know who gets married at Cookout, but these people did. And if you're watching my live, more power to you, man. Okay, what I'm going to do, or should I do, oh man, now I'm getting creative. The creative juices are flowing. So here was the deal. I was going to use palette 1 and Overt. Yeah, this one, this brown liquid shadow. It's so pretty. But then I just got like a wild hair and was like, okay, what if we used Willed? Oh yeah, it really happened. It's great. Willed, which is this really pretty like brick color with this palette. So I did bronzy yesterday. So let's do Willed with this palette because I think that'd be super pretty. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do, this is how I do it. I take, and I have, what was I going to say? Lash extensions. I have lash extensions. And so what normal people would do is they would go in and just draw this on and then blend it out. I take extra care of my lash extensions. So what I'm going to do is grab the fluffy crease brush and the little wand and pick up, yes, perfect. Perfect. Willed and palette 6. And I'm just going to go in. So you're going to put this on your eye and you're going to be like, oh my God, it's wet. Oh my God. Keep going. Blend it out. You don't want to let it dry before you blend it because it will still buff out when it's dry, but it's not going to blend all the way. So you want to blend it out while it's damp on your eye and then let it set when you're pleased with how it looks. Also, go in with a little and work it out and then add a little bit more and work it out. Add a little bit more and work it out. These, I love these so much, y'all. Don't even know. They were on sale last month, and if y'all didn't grab them, shame on you because they're so freaking good. They are so good. I have them all. We actually launched our first liquid shadows last summer, 2 summers ago. Was it 2 summers ago or last summer? 2 summers ago. and they look like this. And they were in like a mushy tube. And they're pretty, they're beautiful. And we all got excited about them. The colors were a little different. We had a red, we had a gold, we had a blue, a green, a copper. I can't remember, there was one more. And they were beautiful, but they weren't like perfect, you know what I mean? And then these came out. No, we had another one. We had these come out. And then these, y'all, these are the bomb.com, man. Like, the bomb.com. So I'm going to go in on this side now and work it out. Hey, Cindy. So this is the shade Willed. I know a lot of you guys who have been watching me have this. It's probably the first one y'all ever bought from me because I was so obsessed with it. Who can't be obsessed with this color? Like, it's perfect. You can build it up and make it super smoky. You can blend it out and make it super light. So we're just gonna pop this right here. Looking a little crazy, but it's fun. And I just kind of shimmy it down on my eye a little bit just to blend everything out. So if y'all have not been watching me, fun fact is I really can't see very well. And so especially when I keep my eyes closed for a little bit, like blending out when I open my eye, like I'm blind as a bat. But yeah, I need my glasses to see on a daily basis. I just do. I just don't wear them. And also you can't wear them when you're doing makeup. So like, how am I supposed to put my makeup on? And I can't wear contacts because I can't see with them, so. The consistency, the longevity, on your actual eyes. These were pretty, but they were a little thicker. Like it's kind of hard to explain. I feel like they were as pretty as they were, sometimes they would crease. Same with these. These were a little different though. These were a limited edition situation and they were okay. They weren't my favorites. But the first ones did tend to crease a little bit and I was not a fan of that. The new ones, I don't have any issues with them creasing at all. And they stay on all day. They don't wear off. Whereas some of those shimmers, I feel like throughout the day, they would just kind of dissipate. And, you know, shimmers are hard. Shimmers are really hard to create in general because they do wear. And so if you can find one that doesn't wear off, then, I mean, this is amazing. So these, hands down, excuse me, to me are just better. And I think, like, any company that comes out with something for the first time and then they redo it, like, it's just going to get better and better, you know? So, oh, man. I've got flowers that are dead on my counter that I need to throw away. That's probably why my allergies are so bad. Other than the fact that pollen is in full swing in North Carolina already. So, that's fabulous, too. And see how easy they, like, wipe off? These don't wipe off that easy. Thank you. Hey, Brooke. Okay. So I've gone back and forth. I've blended. We're good. Good, good, good. Yes, I'm obsessed with the new colors. I love them so much. All right. I'm going to leave that liquid shadow open because we're going to go in and do my under eye here in a minute. But then what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of, I don't want to get too crazy, but I kind of do. Let's grab Enthralled. Let's grab this one right here on a crease brush, which is a pencil brush for those of you who are more technical with terms. And I'm going to pop it on. So the cool thing about liquid shadows is they almost act as like a cream shadow, if you will. So you can use them as an eyeshadow base. So it's kind of what we did here. We used it as a transition and a base. And then we're going to go in with some other colors and make it all beautiful. So, but super wearable at the same time. We're not like doing anything that's difficult or, you know, you couldn't crank out at home fairly quickly and run out the door. And the only reason my makeup takes me a little longer on Facebook is just because I'm hanging out and talking to you guys, obviously. And then sometimes I get on here and I'm like, oh, let's try this. Oh, let's try this. Where if I knew what I was doing before I got on here, it wouldn't take me near as long. So if it's a look that you guys want to recreate, don't think it'll take you as long as it takes me. So freaking pretty. So it just deepened up everything just a little bit, not too much. And I'm just kind of using the crease brush to kind of just lay down the color where I want it. And then I'm going back in with the fluffy crease brush that we used to put Willed down with, and I'm just buffing it all out. Okay. So pretty. I have this eyelash that loves just to live in my eyeball. It drives me nuts. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is put on a lid shade. I think I'm going to go in Hey Fia with this one right here. This is Lofty. Lofty is one of my favorites of all time. I love it so much. So much. I also need to order some more Behold because here I am running on E. Story of my life. So I'm going to pop this on right here. Look at how freaking pretty that is. I think I just figured out what I'm doing for my cousin's prom makeup. This right here. I think it's so pretty. So stinking pretty. All right, I had to spray my brush again. There wasn't much on there because there's not much in my bottle, but look at that, y'all. Oh my word. So this is palette 6. It is on sale this month, you guys. It is also retiring. So all of the palettes that are on sale this month in the Kudos are all retiring. So once they're gone, they are gone. Okay. I think this is stunning. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to take that crease brush again, pick up a little bit of that brown. Actually, let me let it set for a second. Let me let it set. Uno momento. Make sure we're good and packed. And I will brush it out of my lashes when we're done. While that's setting, let me go ahead and grab the liner shader brush. And what I'm going to do is pick up a little bit of Willed. Actually, let me stick it back in here. And I love that not too much product comes out. Like you get just enough. So we're going to pick up a little bit on our liner shader brush and then go in on our lower lash line. And just kind of shimmy it back and forth. So we're actually going to use this brush again in a minute. So it's obviously a dual-ended brush, but y'all, it's such, just get the brush. Like it's such a good deal. Hey, Erin. All right, so let me do the other eye, and then we're going to go in again with palette 6 and buff out the red color. So putting the red down first. Looks kind of crazy at first because it is a liquid, but we're going to buff it all out. So now I'm going to grab just this little brush that I use, teeny tiny little thing, and we're going to grab Enthralled in palette 6 and go and buff it out. So it's kind of backwards. Usually I would have laid Enthralled down first, but with makeup, you always want to lay your liquids down first. And remember, once this red dries, it's not going to move much. So you want to make sure that you kind of work a little quickly on this step. It's so freaking pretty, y'all. So pretty. All right. One thing I am going to do, well, I've got to go back and blend out my edges here. And then I'm going to go with that fluffy crease brush and just make sure we've got no harsh lines. And then make sure all of this up here is blended softly. Okay. Super, super pretty. I love it so much. I love it. All right, we're going in with the pencil liner in the shade Perfect. And we're gonna line our waterline. Now remember, in this month's Kudos, when you grab this palette or whichever palette you want, you get mascara and an eyeliner for 79 bucks. So it's a 25% savings. Hallelujah praise. So you can grab this eyeliner. You can grab Prim, which is a great eyeliner to also use as a lip liner, which we're probably gonna do maybe. I don't know. I might use Pouty today. We'll see. Super, super pretty. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, let's crank out some brows real quick. Let me close this liquid shadow. I love these so much, you guys. So this is in the shade Willed. It's a really pretty, like, brick reddish shade, and it is matte. So there is no shimmer in that color. It is matte. Another one of my favorites is Reverent. It's so pretty. So wearable. All right. We're going to go in and trace the under part of the brow first. And then brush downwards. My spoolie looked weird for a minute. I was like, what did I do? And then we're gonna fill her in on the tail and then keep everything pretty soft in the front. Okay? How easy is that, y'all? Look at that eyeshadow. I love it so freaking much. I love it so much. All right, so we're gonna brush upward on this one. And this brow is the bad brow, so. We're just gonna work with it the best we can because nothing ever works good on this side. Actually, that's not horrible today. It's not awful. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Nothing ever beats this brow though. This brow is like the real MVP. That was a big tractor. All right, so now we're gonna grab just any fluffy brush and just dust away any excess powder that's hanging out from your baking processes. Okay. And then we're gonna go in and highlight what I dipped my blush brush in earlier. So remember, we used two. We're gonna use Pearly and Lustrous. It's a pink and a bronze, essentially. Super, super pretty combo. Once I started blending these two together, I have not gone back. Y'all know I used to use Benevolent all the time. It was my favorite. Benevolent and Iridescent. Whew, I could get those two together and I'd be shining from heaven. But I'm such a bronzy girl that, like, I just love this combo so much. So freaking much. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with that liner shader brush. We used the liner part under here earlier. We're gonna use the shader part, and I'm gonna blend those two together again and pop it on my brow bone, starting in that arch and then just kind of shimmying out a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing on my inner corners. Okay, super, super easy. Catherine, it's 6. Palette, well, it's a combo. I used palette 6 and I used the liquid shadow in Willed. So I used this shade, and this shade. And that's it. Super, super pretty and super easy. I love, love that color. So, okay, now I need to spray my face, which, y'all, that is all the Behold I have left. There is none in my big bottle. SOS, because I forgot to order more. Isn't it good? So, yeah, that's all she got. That's all she's got. That's great. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a sec, and then we will pop some mascara on our lower lashes. I'm gonna put that up there for a minute. And keep that down here. Try to clean up a little bit. My version of cleaning up is not much. Let me just tell you that. It's dumping everything back in my bag that I travel with, y'all. I have not unpacked my makeup since I've been back from California. It's just working for me right now. It's just working for me. So we're gonna grab Epic Mascara in black, the original Epic. And dust our lower lashes with it. So pretty. So pretty. I love it so much. Okay, now let me wipe my hands off because I'm covered in makeup. And we're gonna grab my bag. Ugh, I kicked my thing. Oh, Carrie, sorry, that was my best friend. I gotta FaceTime her back here in 2 seconds. The liquid shadows are my favorite. If you have not tried them, you need them. That goes for everybody. They are just so freaking good. They are so good. All right, we're gonna do my OG lip combo because it's honestly just gonna look the best with this look. So, we are going to grab Pouty Lip Liner and line. We are overlining, by the way. Okay, now we're gonna go in with Subtle. Okay, you want to blend that out until it gets to your lip liner. Then I'm going to go back in with some lip liner after I sharpen it, because now I want to make sure that we've got a good... Catherine, I'm not sure, honestly. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I've been using it like a crazy person. Okay, now we're gonna go in with gloss, and this is honestly, y'all, just if you can't grab Subtle, grab Sublime. So good. I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. All right, you guys. I just think it's such a good lip combo. So if you can't grab Subtle, go grab Sublime. It's super, super similar. You'll be happy with it, I promise. So this is the finished makeup look. I love it. I'm obsessed. I think it's so pretty to go out and face the crazies, try to find my best friend's baby some water. So speaking of best friends with a baby, that's who just FaceTime me. So I'm going to go FaceTime her back. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. The link to shop is in the description of this video. I will upload everything to my site here shortly. Other than that, y'all have a happy Saturday, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.